Right then, I'm going to be brave and stick my neck out here on YouTube and talk about gender politics. Because more often than not, especially on this platform now, because free speech is still a problem for Google and YouTube, in my opinion, you've got to be careful. And you simply can't be critical of any trans issues, politics, gender, whatever. You're only allowed to have a positive view. This is according to my experience. I have done videos on these before, and it doesn't matter how tactful I have been. I've had videos removed simply because, somebody at Google just doesn't like it. And I think it's really unfair because in an ideal world, nothing is above criticism. Absolutely nothing. As long as you're not inciting hate or murder, then, that's fine. And I understand there are trans people there. There are people with body dysmorphia. And some of them really do just want to get on with their lives and not be a bother and that's fine. If somebody came up to me and said, Paz, I now identify as a man or a woman, would you mind now calling me Mr. or Mrs.? I'd give you that courtesy, no problem. You ask me nicely, that's fine. Or Paz, I can only now communicate using the medium of dance. Then I will go out of my way to try to understand you, I really will. The problem I have is with the, dare I say it, sinister side, where they try to shut down argument, criticism, debate, and get involved with children. Now, that being said, of course, it's huge in the news this week. The UK Supreme Court removed legal recognition of men who identify as women. I can say that now because it's law. So here in the UK now, there is man and woman. It's no longer this cis man or cis woman, and I didn't like being identified as a cis man. I am a man. End of story, and that's it. As Ricky Gervais said on X, if facts hurt your feelings, you need new feelings, not new facts. So anyway, the UK Supreme Court made this ruling, and the usual lot are up in arms. And I reckon they'll eventually have this ruling reversed. I mean, the writing's on the wall. These people usually get what they want, or there's hell to pay. And it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. So I came across this post by India Willoughby on X, and, well, see what you make of it. Anyway, I'll read it out. And I quote, "Good luck to all attending Sunday's mass protest against the UK Supreme Court removing legal recognition of women who are trans. Thank you to all," I think that's cis women turning up. How dare India Willoughby address women as cis? How dare this person? Again, I've got to be respectful. But yeah, it's just... Anyway, this person goes on. "Amazing. Don't forget the synchronised hashtag P4Me, wink, drink plenty of water, everybody, Parliament Square." So, I'm reading from this and making inquiries. It is what it is. There's going to be a synchronised piss-in right in the middle of Parliament Square. So, all these people who identify as trans and whatever gender they want to be, they're going to flood Parliament Square with their piss simply because they're upset with women. And that's the crux of it. That's it, really. Now, isn't peeing in a public place a public order offence? I hope the Met Police are going to be in attendance, and I hope the Met Police arrest every single one of these people who either squat down or get their todgers out and let loose. I really do. Remember all the complaints by the left when some Tommy Robinson supporters nipped into back alleys en route during the marches and answered the call of nature, or that fellow who got arrested and did jail time because he was drunk and he took a wee right next to the memorial of PC Keith Palmer, who was tragically murdered as he protected Parliament from a Islamist terrorist attack back in 2017. So, I don't see that happening. I see the police pandering to these people instead. Parliament Square will be smelling of piss, and they'll get away with it because it's them. And that shouldn't be, because it's not fair. It will be yet another example of two-tier policing, despite the fact a so-called investigation into two-tier policing found there wasn't any evidence of two-tier policing when there is loads of evidence of two-tier policing. And it'll happen this Sunday at this protest, you watch. And it's not that I disagree with them protesting. Everyone should have a right to protest. They feel aggrieved, so yeah, fine. Pop into Parliament Square, protest. But have a bit of dignity about you. Remember, there's people in Parliament Square with their kids, there's tourists. But they can't, can they? The left simply can't protest properly, quietly, respectfully. And this is a new low, having a massive piss in Parliament Square. Why don't they go into Parliament and do it there? After all, that place is full of shit. Anyway, there we go. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not inciting anything against anyone in this video. If you are trans and you're living your life as best as you can without bothering other people, then I take my hats off to you. It's none of my business. And I suspect this stunt will turn people against you rather than bring them to your side. Think about it. Anyway, there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great Easter, and I'll catch you at the next one. Roger Trout.